Hey guys, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a great day. This is a review of the, oh boy, of course I would forget the name of the deck. And this is the Wildwood Tarot. How can I forget? The Wildwood Tarot. I've been doing reviews all day, you guys. Don't even mind my nails at this point. These are the backs of the cards. This deck was I don't recall if I did the trimming or if it came like this. I want to say that it came like this. I don't think I did the trimming and the cutting on this deck. But however, this deck does not come like this. It's much bigger than this. It brings a book. Check out the 60-second first impressions, and this is the back. Isn't that a beautiful back? And it's a beautiful green. It is a cardboardy type of a feel to it. I'm gonna shuffle it. However, it shuffles beautiful. It's like a cardboardy linen type of a feel. So it's great. Then look at the beautiful bright colors, you guys. This deck is a very Celtic deck, a very, 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 very Celtic background. The names of the cards were changed, even though it is a Rider-Waite-Smith kind of a clone. I love the fact that it's trimmed because the pictures come out more. I know there's like the Greenwood Tarot, and there's another deck that is similar to this one. I can't put my finger on the name. However, I would prefer this deck before the other decks, because even though the Greenwood Tarot shows more diversity, this deck is an individual piece of artwork. It is a beautiful piece of artwork. And it's not as expensive as the Greenwood Tarot. However, if I were to find the Greenwood Tarot, I would totally add it to my collection. But this is a deck that really, really talks to the soul. It talks not only to our past lives, not only to the history of humanity, but it also just speaks to you in a way where it's your inner voice speaking to you. It's not me giving you the message. It's the cards relaying the message in a beautiful, beautiful voice. This deck is a true sage, even though it can transmute itself to the maiden and the lady all at the same time. It has a beautiful alchemy and a beautiful balance of both divine feminine and divine masculine at the same time. I love the fact that the card names were changed, because the artwork does not go together with the Rider-Waite-Smith. I also love that the deck incorporates other creatures, such as, I want to say that this is a siren. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. But it's beautiful. It's like, and it just speaks of the process of transmutation, death, transfiguration in a totally, completely different way. I also feel like it touches on the story of the Nephilims, such as this card. It touches on the old world and how we all were able to coexist, no matter what our mutations were, no matter what our DNA was, and we were able to respect one another because we respected the planet. Much more than what we respect it now. I also feel like the animals are given their own special place within not just the artwork, but also the deck and the messages. Maybe you've never heard of a heron, but it gives the animal the character of a human, so that we are able to relate in a different facet, so that it's not just you looking at another human all the time relaying messages to you, which is something that I absolutely adore. Sometimes not just the reader, but the person, the querent who's getting the reading, wants to see something different, whether they notice it or not, or wants to be given a message from an ancestor in regards to love, and they just don't want to see like all depictions that have to do with love. They want to see something that neutralizes their energy, or maybe their spirit wants to see something that neutralizes their energy, and therefore this deck is one of those decks that will do just that. You can use this deck for any sort of reading, and it will touch your soul in the most beautiful way as possible. Let me see. it's like a distant humanoid alien type of a deck. If you do not like nudity, don't purchase this deck. It does have a little, see the penis? It has nudity in it. It just allows us to relate to the stars and the planet in a very more in a satisfying way. It doesn't give me disgust. Like there's some decks that just show the planet, but it then shows like the anger and the hate and all of this stuff within humans that takes us away from loving the planet, and in turn the planet loving us and not replenishing us from the planet. It's beautiful. So I hope you guys enjoyed my review of the deck. I want to see if there's any other cards I would like to show you guys. And this is the Tower card. It's called the Blasted Oak in this deck, and it's not so traumatizing as the Tarot deck. It just seems like it's somebody just falling off the branch of a tree. So I love it. I love it very, very much. And it's not whitewashed at all, because it shows different phases of people back then, different kinds of humanoids back then. So I really love it. I really enjoy it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this deck. If you get your hands on it, please let me know your experience. Other than that, please water your life, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.